Oh, mic check. 1-2 derp. 1-2 derp. How we doing? How we doing? It's gonna be like a small short stream right now. Yes, I know. You guys caught me in my PJs because, well, a little bit of a story time. A little bit of story time. Hmm. But before we get to that, how's everyone doing in chat? How's everyone feeling? Nice and cozy, are we? Obviously, I don't have much music on. Also, the reason why it's going to be a little bit of a short stream is because my stomach has been really weird. But hopefully we're going to roll initiative into this donathon. I'm thinking about commenting it off at one point as a subathon, but you know, but but you know what I mean now. Just the idea that I've been traveling around Galarian and Earth at the same darn time wherever I go, and in some parts of Akaton. Yes, there have been scenarios where we've headed to different planets, different timelines, all that weird stuff. Now, normally, as the chronicler, I'm just supposed to be telling the stories of what the fluff is going on in the world, but also like the culinary cuisines that may or may not be on planet or on country of Galarian, Akaton, wherever you are in the worlds. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights. Well, not really nights. It's still afternoon ish. Let me check the timeline. Oh, hold on. Let me go all over it. Hold on. Because I've been traveling different planets, different time zones and planets, being a butt. Let me go check that. Hey! Hey, time guys! What are we doing? What the heck are we doing with the time? Oh, it's still 4:28. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Hold on. We're still on Earth time. Earth time. Okay, we're on Earth time. But yeah. Let's see. This is how much I've nat one in my perception. Speaking of nat one in perception, there was at one time when I was on in the middle of Galt, just chilling around, walking the streets, doing my thing, trying to sell my sweets and wares for the Sweets Expedition. By the way, Sweets Expedition, that's part of the donathon that is going down. And Devil May Bloom, welcome in, welcome to story time. How we doing? Let me just grab some hot chocolate while we're here. You know, that's that sort of thing. Wrong thing. I kept switching to different clothing. Don't worry about that. Oh, my cocoa's right here. Hold on. Nice bit of cocoa while we tell our story. I was trying to sell some in the middle of Galt. You know, this lovely brew I call tried and true caffeine cocoa brew. It's supposed to be sweet, but also give you a pick-me-up. Especially when you're ready from the Grey Gardeners. Oh my god. Grey Gardeners and their final blades. I've dealt with those once in a while, and they're not fun. Like French guillotines. Back in Revolution times. That was terrifying. One of our goals was to actually try to disable one so it couldn't activate anymore. Worst mistake of my life. Just worst mistake of my life. Because when I tried to save the game, yes, I broke it down. I broke it down into small pieces, but unfortunately for my goofy self, inevitably it unleashed every soul that it's ever taken. Oh, God. Like, the absolute terror that is. Yes, I have pajamas. I have pajamas. I mean, normally I'm just in my 2 to 3 piece suit telling y'all about stories, and I'm like, you know what? You know what? This ain't cozy. This ain't cozy enough for this. This is snug time. We are snug in this fluff. We are just snug here. Snug with chicken nugs. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Out here we have snugs and nugs. Hugs, you gotta lurk. You know, that's fair. That's totally fair. Nice lurking. How you doing? How you doing? Like, we're just lurking and derping. That's what's going on. part of me is I set up all the stuff so I can monitor all the things. Well, I just realized inevitably I am a one-man band in the middle of a stream. I just realized that. Oh heck me. Note in future, get bodyguards, because any expedition, especially the sweets one, always there's gonna be like some sort of people or some sort of creatures that are gonna try to steal our sweets. Also, hi, Blood of Legend, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, Angy time, Angy time. Let me put on my Angy face. There, I'm Angy because there have been times where we watch something epic to happen, and we're trying to either influence people or just trying to get through a dungeon crawl. Especially one like in Wati, which is in basically Pathfinder Egypt. And the worst thing of all is that I thought I was going to be dealing with nothing more than a coffin full of treasure, a sarcophagus of treasures and sweets and treats galore. Only for that thing to do the om-nom. Like, it tried to eat me. It was an animated coffin. It wasn't a mimic, just animated coffin. Who in the world keeps that around? Especially in the middle of a desert. I mean, I get it. We're in an acropolis full of treasures. Those need to be protected. But not that severely. Nah. I had that one in my perception. I got swallowed up. The only thing saving me was the fact that I had a whole bunch of firebombs from the alchemist class. I was like, no, boom, 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 boom. I'm setting you on fire. I'm getting the heck out of here. Honestly, that was so cursed. Also, Toko, welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Puffstar, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I'm a little angry because I'm telling the story about the time where I got basically jumped by a sarcophagus. How's that work? Why a sarcophagus? Like, kill the music. There's a lot of things in Pathfinder Egypt that could be used. Why a living sarcophagus? I might as well have walked into essentially the House of Horrors. Or is it Little Shop of Horrors? I don't know. Well, there is a scenario like that. Hold on. Which, I will admit, scares the ever-living snot out of me. Like, we're supposed to be dealing in 2nd edition with casually dealing with people that are doing these rituals for everlasting life and possibly turning into one of the hero deities. That wasn't fun. Because we found out that people wearing the flower crowns and, drinking the teas and all that were binding themselves this one person that was also working with essentially an eldritch flower. A moonflower. And I'm like, really? The Game Master? You're gonna do this? We're gonna have Little Shop of Horrors in front of my SpaghettiOs. Like, hold on. I might as well be singing the intro for all that hecking. Like, Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my god. It never stopped the terror. Why, oh why? Little Shop of Horrors. Like, who thought that was a good idea for a... Well, again, I can understand, but it's like, who thought it was an idea for levels like 7 to 8? We deal with a moonflower, or 2 of them. And that level of mystery where everyone's calling Unga Bunga. That was... No. Also, how is everyone doing? Like, I hope y'all are enjoying me ranting just a little bit today. Hold on, let me get my shot face off this. I'm like, what? But yeah, y'all caught me in my PJs. Not a bad thing. Like, if y'all want to sit down with some cocoa, I can give you some. Like, y'all want some cocoa? You want some hot chocolate? Anybody? Hello? I got some chocolate. Right here. Hot cocoa. Honestly, trying to brew your own hot cocoa while we take a little sidestep out of story time has been both fun and, well, silly at the same darn time. Like, I try to make mine with, like, caramel bits, like actually fresh caramel, like you harden up, smash, and then process it with a little bit of espresso and cocoa of my own design. Yeah. I'm actually drinking some right the heck now. Because I need something sweet for all the salt that I've dealt with. All the salt. Also, for those who have ran conventions, more power to you, because I've tried. Because we had a convention at the store recently, PaizoCon. It was a 3-day event, back-to-back games and all that stuff, and I'm just like, bruh, I love it. I got some cool stuff from it, but that's the first time I've ever had to run games like back-to-back in a long time, so I need to get some practice in. I need to get practice. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, before I get back on my Angy, of Pathfinder Nat 1 situations, the Sillytopians are actually doing a Pathfinder event. You know, we're gonna play a little Pathfinder here and there. I don't know if it's gonna be online or offline, but either way, I'm gonna be telling stories on that stuff. I'm gonna tell stories all over the place. I took it. Is my mic coming in right? Like, am I coming in clear? Is this voice pristine? Talk to the dirt. Sorry. I've also got like weird earworms in my head right now because like being all hyper and crazy. Even though my stomach hurts, we embrace the silly for all the days. That's our motto. Sillytopia being silly all around. But yeah, let's see. I'll wait for a little response on my mic because I'm trying to make sure the mic is all tuned up. Let me put it this way. Some Nat 1s. There were some fun Nat 1s. When I was in first edition Pathfinder, one of my friends I met while he played at a store with us. I was playing a sorcerer alchemist, and I decided my infinite wisdom because there was a bottleneck of enemies coming through the door. Show the alchemist fire. On that one, I domed him in the back of the head. It only did 1 point of damage or so, but the honest fact that that's what started the friendship was one of my favorite Nat 1 stories of all time. Like, that was, like, pretty funny to me. Like, you know, it's not every day you critically fail somebody and then you become buddies after the fact that, like, do that again, I'm coming after you. Still remember that. Fruity, welcome in, welcome in. Ah, yes. This is one of my trade associates on this side of Galarian, on that side of Earth. We're doing little trinkets and stuff like that. They bring about from what's called, I think, waifu wares or market. Let me go double check my notes. Hold on, let me go over and check my notes. Go check my notes. Before I check my notes, what do you mean? What's the thing that we're looking at that might be in my interest? I don't know. Let me put down my cocoa for a second. Pray tell, what you got? What you got for me? What's good? Pause. Hold on. There are no ghosts in the Grand. I know for a fact there could be ghosts in this mother fluffer. But before I do that, a word from our derpy sponsors. Let me go get that. Let's see. I'm going to continue to be silly for the rest of my days if I can't find this. You know. Oh, here it is. It's, I guess they are doing Uber Market. Fruity Cutie is, okay. Ruby is doing Uber Market. Always good merchandising. They're helping me expand the Sweets Expedition all over Galarian. Take a look at their stuff when you get the chance on Twitter. Ta-da! Now let me check this. No ghosts in the grand stuff. What are you? I can't show it. Okay. Future me. Future me, if anyone clips this, like, if no problem, but if anyone clips this, the fact there's an eldritch cat among so many people, the cat is the sinister being in all of this. You cannot tell me otherwise. The thumbnail itself has me scared senseless. Like, future me, if somebody clips this reaction, you know, oh my lord, what the actual fluff? What are we doing here? Why are we in England? Hold on. Let me, like, I can't. Disclosure, I don't know if I have the regulations to, show off the thingamabob, so I'm about to react to this. Got me Angy all over the place. Why do I get the feeling just being the fact we have an abandoned hotel in England? Just it's ours now. It's ours now. The fact of the matter is that we are dealing with haunts. We're probably dealing with a lot of hauntings. Like my derps. Like, what are we doing in the haunted house? In the haunted hotel? What is this right now? I have danced the dances in Ustalav with their haunts, with their vampires and werewolves. But I heard that the realms of England are a different beast altogether. Renovating for the what? Renovating for the ghosties, bro. I'm not dealing, like, just the premise of halfway in alone. Just my derps. Why are we dealing with haunted houses now? Just renovating for ghosties. Like, oh yes, welcome to the hotel. I don't know what the heck kind of hotel is this. Stop, like, yeah. Somebody clip that, like, please. Like, I don't usually actively ask somebody to clip things, but somebody clip that. Or at least somebody help me scrub the VOD when this is done. Like, that was funny of me. Like, I'm wondering, what else? Like, what eldritch horrors are we gonna go through? Speaking of eldritch horrors, before I continue this, the Ustalav academies are very much haunted. You know, you can't tell me otherwise that they're not haunted at all. The fact of the matter is that you could actually walk up, like, only 2 feet, and you find, like, a haunted laboratory, or eldritch beings trying to get into the world through some kind of arcane mirror. You've got vampires, undead, werewolves. Like, yeah. Next thing you know, they're gonna put haunted renovations for fun. Like, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Huh. You can have nothing on Earth or Galarian. Can have nothing. Speaking of Switch, if you guys, speaking of having little bits here and there, if you guys want to help with the Donathon up there, like, or if you're trying to expand the Sweets Expedition to, well, make sure that most things don't happen again. Because the Sweets Expedition has had a couple issues. What I mean by that, IRL, too, is that we've had bills come up, we've had, you know, little funding issues here and there. But in RPG terms, we at the Sweets Expedition are trying to make sure we have a healthy amount of resources, so that way we don't have to keep kicking the door in every time we go to one plane of existence to another. one of the foods on this on the expedition that I've tried are fire plane popcorn with sweet chocolate drizzle. A nice sweet heat. The Ifrits and Ifritis love those. Like, I don't know why. Sweet and spicy. Like, I cannot handle it. Especially their kind. It tastes like molten lava. Molten lava. Let me just fix my headphones a little bit because it's getting a little hot. I'm trying to make sure I don't overheat my ears. Stand right back, folks. Also, I need to take a little bit of a drink of something, so stand right by so I can keep up. Oh, hi, Bucket Man. I'm just getting a little sip in. Let me just show you a little thing where I'm just gonna snooze. If it'll let me. If There we go. A little snooze here. I am speaking through the realm of sleepy in my mind. Now I'm awake, because I had my sippy. And I'll have another one again. Ah, yes. Hydration is so strong that I fly. Yes. The flydration. The flydration. You know, that actually should be like an energy drink of some sort that is actually good for you. Called the flydration. But it's not Red Bull, because that would be terrifying. Red Bull gives you wings, especially when you drink too much. You'll be soaring. That's why I stick to my favorite brews of hot cocoa. Hot cocoa. A nice sweet treat when you're waking up. Take a bunch of brews. Pick me up. I'm gonna write that down for later. But yeah. Oh, let's see. Not one situation number 36. I say 36 because I've had these itemized. You see, we're set on a remote island, just chilling, vibing. You know, we're supposed to be looking over some metals from the sky, as they call them, sky metals. Basically, stuff made from outer space creatures or outer space rocks of meteorite and all that. Only to realize some of that is actually made from, like, okay, why'd you click here? Why'd you clip here? Yeah, I'm clipping that. Like, I'm taking that right now to edit. I'm taking this to edit right now. Like, thank you. Like, oh my god, that was. Like, hold on. I'm getting scared of my own PJs, where I'm supposed to be comforted, comfy, cozy in this mother fluffer. Can't even curse, but it is cursed. Also, for those who are here, for those who are chilling, I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate y'all help me embrace my inner silly. And get the clip. Like, normally I have music on, but also, like, I forgot to hit record, so I'm like, I don't want to tempt fate. I really do not want. Like, I do not want to tempt fate at all. But anyway, like, I'm gonna look into that game later, and if you guys actually want me to play, I'm the first person to drop like, or if we get to an amount of like what, $80, I'll look into this game right now. I'll look into this game right the fluff now. Like, we're gonna renovate Ghost. We're gonna renovate for England. England's Ghosts. I know that's fair. Like, but yeah. Let's see. What we're dealing with Eldritch beings. Eldritch beings to say hello. How you doing? These horrifying beings are coming to invade, but they're on this isolated island because they're allergic to water. I'm like, y'all allergic to water? Great. Only for the final boss of the entire situation to be like, okay, I am this Eldritch being, but more evolved. Like, I took FEV from Fallout and just roided myself up. So I'm gonna trip you, bite you, all that stuff, and try to do something from Aliens 1 through 3. And I'm like, no, 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 I do not think so. I do not think so. You are not getting me here. So I'm like, firing off every weapon I have, from crossbows to mini explosives to depth charge. I was ready to air out the entirety of that building, only to die there. Only to die there. While the battle was glorious, I was not good enough. And that won every time. And I'm like, you gotta be joking. Like, you have gotta be joking. I am Angy. Why? Why? See. Uh-oh. I'm a little angry now because I ran out of hot chocolate. Ah! Ran out of hot chocolate. Shouldn't have drank some before stream. Darn it. But again, I'm gonna be straightforward though. If I could actually convince the Swedish expedition heads of their quote unquote board of directors that I could sell hot cocoa in this expedition, I will do it. Oh, let's talk. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know there's no music. I know it's just my voice alone. But yeah, it's because I forgot to hit record, and I do not want to tempt fate. I don't want to tempt fate. But alas, here we are. Here we are today. Now, for those who are here, another word from our sponsor of Ruby the Fruit Cutie, helping us sell merch across Galarian and across the known lands of Earth. If you guys want to check them out, don't hesitate at all. Don't hesitate at all. There will be a link in the servers once that's all said and done. My gosh, why is it so hot here? Like I haven't felt this hot since I went inside, literally, the plate of fire. And I had nothing but a button up and some cargo pants. That's literally it, because you can't survive with anything else inside that fiery place, unless of course you are one of the Ifrits or Ifrites or fire elementals. Which, by the way, those are insane. Like, whoever thought, we should have a whole world of fire. I love you, but also, like, I'm angry. Like, what, like, most people can't survive there. You'd be crispy bacon the second you set your foot in. But, pardon me, guys. I see that, my stomach is finally trying to be rude. So I may indeed have to go. But do not worry. Do not fret. We're gonna have a grand old time when this is all over by continuing this little thing tomorrow with some fun facts on Kirby, and we're playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land tomorrow with Alice, one of our friends on the channel. Don't hesitate. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do the thing before anything else, just to make sure we do the right thing. We've got a raid. We've got a raid. We've got a raid. Let me just find somebody to raid while we're doing this. Oh, Yeah, I'm gonna say hi to Rex. Alright, guys, it's gonna be a monster raid. It's gonna be a monster raid. So we're gonna start this raid. It'll be in about 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start the raid soon, and thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being awesome. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Bye-bye.